Okay, Kirkendall, you find Merrick. He is just literally sitting on the end of the dock, laid back on it, listening to the ocean.
I'm gonna ask him. I need your help now. It was way sooner than I would have thought, but it is now.
It's kind of interesting how these things happen, huh? And he
It always is.
jumps up to his feet without trying to help himself up, and he says, "Anything for you, bud. I like you. I like you a lot."
I have so many questions to ask you, but now is not the time.
Well, on your way there, y'all get to talking. All right, Marjorie, you're up.
All right. Well,
How would you like to proceed, Doctor?
I would like to identify the person who needs the help the most right at the moment.
It's only one person. It's Orren Bellmire. He's in the bed. His
The guy-
stomach, his stomach has been ripped open by the antlers of an
Yeah.
afflicted deer.
All right. I'm gonna approach and put my hands on his forehead and kind of assess the situation.
Roll medicine.
All right.
Take his temperature.
Rectally.
Oh no!
Hey, I rolled 15, so that's
With a finger,
that wins. No
Yeah,
rectal.
no. It does. It does win. You can tell that his stomach is lacerated from side to side. His entire intestines would be sitting out on the ground. You can see that from the bandages and the wounds, there's actually some wheat in there, some dirt, and everything else. They basically scooped his intestines up and put them back into him and then wrapped bandages around them.
Well, I sigh heavily and decide to.
I literally, for a second there, you said I sighed heavily, and I thought you were about to say, I sigh heavily, he's a goner.
Well, I mean, everything points
This
to that,
man
but
is going to die.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use cure wounds. I'm gonna use the level 2
Okay.
cure wounds.
Good deal.
Hopefully, I'll give him a better chance.
Oh, nice. All right.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, that was a big heal.
That was a huge fucking heal. That's a critical wounds heal, man. Like, almost.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
double my health total.
Yeah. So, his wounds start to close up, and it heals his wound pretty much. It's still pinkish and reddish, but Orren completely passes out as soon as it's healed. His body is covered in sweat. Roll insight, please, because this would be a passive medical thing with that medical roll that you earlier.
18.
Okay, with that and your history, you would know that this is a very big possibility. If that deer was infected, he may be infected now. At minimum, he's affected. He's affected, not afflicted. At minimum, he's affected. He could be afflicted by the consumption now.
Okay. And what does it mean?
The consumption, the infected basically is that he has the consumption and he is definitely going to die. No cure.
Okay. Okay.
Affected, then he's going to be kind of like Thalion, to where he has no memory, and like Kirkendall, where he has no memory, his brain just starts to turn to mush.
I see. And there's no cure.
As far as the being afflicted, no, but affected, yeah. There has been chances of things clearing up over time and not losing any more memories and your memory getting better, but once you lose the memories are lost.
Okay. I'm gonna parlay that information to his family and friends.
Okay. Martha begins to cry.
I'm gonna try to um, console her and tell her that we've done the best, and now we just hope the gods will help them.
Kirkendall, you arrive at the Bellmire farm and you see Baltan and America standing outside. America's with you.
All right, go inside.
You're not gonna say hi to nobody or nothing?
Oh no! We're going to go say hi to Lucian,
Okay.
just to make sure. Wave something.
Merrick
Acknowledgement.
Merrick sees both of you and waves at you and says, "Hi again, guys. I didn't know that we'd be setting off on this adventure so quick."
I'll go in right beside him.
Okay, you enter the Bellmire farmhouse, and Lucian is playing music for Winia and Garen. Winia is listfully staring at Lucian as he plays music.
We just go right on by. Just wave and go by.
You don't
Me
know
and
where
Merrick.
you don't know where you're going. You haven't been in the house before.
Okay, that's actually true. Tap Lucian on the shoulder.
Okay.
I'll look up and just tilt my head toward the back door, like the back room.
Okay.
All right, there we go. That's all we need.
Kirkendall,
So me and Merrick.
you enter the room, and Martha is being consoled by Marjorie.
All right.
Thalion,
Yes, sir.
Kirkendall, and Merrick enter the room. So you are all in that room together now.
I'm gonna ask Merrick. Does he know anything about this injury?
He's going to walk over to Marjorie, and Merrick looks at Marjorie while he's consulting Martha, and he says, "Can I have a minute of your time?" So he asked you to explain to him what happened, what you did, and the injury and everything else like that.
Yeah, well, I'll tell him everything I figured out.
Yeah. Baltan Americus, please roll perception.
21.
21? Yeah, you got it. Oh, I see it. Sorry. Okay, Americus, you don't notice it, but Baltan, you hear the sound of what you would know as a deer snorting and pawing at the ground.
Okay. Am I able to? I know which direction.
Yes, around the side
Okay.
of the house.
I'm gonna say I sense a deer over to Americas, and it doesn't seem like it's a very nice one.
It's not a happy deer.
Yeah. Is he there right now, or is he still gone?
Americus? Did he go AFK again?
I don't think he ever came back.
He did.
Oh.
He did for just a little minute.
Okay, well then I'll just go ahead and go with this then. Okay, after the explanation of all the injuries and everything else, Merrick looks at you, Marjorie, and he says, "I think you've done all we can do. There's not much more we can do."
I agree.
All right, I concur, Doctor.
A what?
He says he concurs.
No, he concurs.
Yeah.
Great.
He places his hand on Orren's head. He bows his head, and he says a small prayer. 1d100 for Wilhelm. This is whenever you want to save that dice. Winia looks at you, Lucian, and she says, "Wow, you're amazing. Your last name's Silvertongue, right? Just like the magistrate. You must be pretty important.
Yes, as I said, I am the son of the magistrate.
Okay, I got you, Bill Hunt. Inspiration dice, Silvertone. Just put your, you've got a heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I toggled it on.
Yeah. Anytime somebody talks about your name.
Like, yes, I am fancy.
I've decided that's your major point of inspiration. So, Marjorie and Merrick come talk to you, Thalion, and basically give you the rundown. Martha is leaning on your shoulder, Kirkendall, and kind of sobbing. So,
That's fine. Just, I'll comfort.
yeah. Merrick and Marjorie are both telling you what the deal is, Thalion.
We're gonna catch the deer.
Yeah, so I might as well go inside and say, hey, there's deer rustling around here.
Okay, you holler that in the door to Lucian. Lucian can hear it.
Oh, children. Go upstairs for a little while, will you?
And Winia comes over and wraps her hands around your arm and says, "Can I stay with you, Lucian? You make me feel safe."
Not right now. I'm going to get the rest of the adults together, and we're going to stop the deer that hurt your dad. Please take your Garen. Will you take your sister and shelter upstairs?
He takes her into her room and he shuts the door behind her and he tells her, "You stay in there. I'm coming with you. I'm gonna
You
avenge my
are
paw."
not. No. Absolutely not.
You ain't gonna stop me. And
He what?
he reaches over to grab a pitchfork off the wall.
I am definitely going to stop you because I don't need you in this
Merrick
party.
comes
What
out
I
the-
need.
Guys in the room, are y'all coming out now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I can't. I'm still cuddling.
No, she's gonna go over and sit by Orren now.
All right. Go ahead.
So you
Let
come
me
out
out
of the
there.
room, and Garen's trying to grab a pitchfork off the wall in front of Baltan's face and in front of Lucian. Y'all all come out to see this scene.
What I need from you is to stay here and guard your mother and sister. Not trouncing off through the woods to get gored like your father.
I'm just gonna walk.
I can't
forward.
let my paw just get taken out like that. I gotta do something.
Yes, stay here and guard the women.
They'll be safe
Welcome
inside.
listen to the bard.
Persuasion?
Go for it, roll it.
Man, I'm telling the boy to shut up and to listen to the bard, if it helps.
Okay, yeah. He's kind of convinced. He just kind of drops the pitchfork on the ground and falls to his knees. And he says, "Now my goddamn paw's got the consumption. What else can this world take from this damn farm?"
I'm gonna.
Probably the farm itself. I'd pick that up. You're probably going to need it.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up.
Yep.
Tell the boy to pick up his pitchfork and guard his sister's room. That's it.
He looks.
I'm walking out.
He looks between you and Lucian, and he says, "All right, but y'all get that bitch."
Rest assured.
Okie doke.
Rest assured.
Rest assured. All right, so you're heading out.
Yup.
Okay, Baltan, you can hear it around the corner. You know that it's there.
It's over this way, guys.
Shall I strike up a marching tune? I pull out my lute.
Wait, are you going to sing us a song?
Yeah, I do have one.
So which way are you guys going?
I'm
Yes,
just gonna
yes.
follow
Entertain
the
us,
crew.
bot.
That would be wonderful,
Well,
Lucian.
I would say not till we find the prey.
Oh, then strike up a fighting song, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Ah, yes. I will be the boss battle music. No worries.
Okay, the deer is there. He's marked in purple. You can kind of sense where he's at, ball 10.
Yeah, so I point to him in the direction that it's in. I say, follow me.
Are we sneaking?
Are we sneaking? I need y'all to tell me that.
I mean, I asked.
Actually, yes. I will start sneaking.
I would say
Oh.
let me and Valian look at it and see what we can hit from here.
Okay. All right,
Excellent.
there.
Lucian is going to.
That's a demon deer. I have seen these before. That's a demon deer. We kill that.
Well, you haven't even. You can't see it. It's through the
Well,
wall.
no, see, so Baltan and Thalion, I'm going to need a stealth roll from each one of y'all so y'all can spat and then try to relay to the rest of the group. Americus, are you sneaking with them as well?
8.
Are you sneaking with them as well?
Yes.
Okay, stealth roll.
Stealthy as fuck. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm invisible, bitch.
Yeah,
Budge. Okay.
people are really stealthy when they're asleep.
Right. Lucian is going to try and tiptoe around the corner in an exaggerated fashion.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. 25.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This is the. Oh, it can't get any worse than that. It was at disadvantage. but
every
it can't get
every
any worse.
time you take a tiptoe step, you pluck a string on your lute.
Yeah.
It's a nervous tick. You just automatically do it. Kirkendall, Marjorie, are you all following?
Yes.
What do we need to do?
Stealth.
Okay. Stealth. $14.
6.
So you're banging pots and pans, and Lucian is plucking. You're playing the rhythm.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna say.
I
I'm gonna
turn-
whisper
I-
yell. I think it's going well.
I'm just
Okay.
going to turn around and look at you and squint. Just fucking squint.
You
Scowl.
don't think so? Still whisper yelling.
And I just shake my head. No. I'm shaking my head. I'm not speaking. And then I put my finger to my mouth, indicating to you to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And then I resort to sign language. And I just sign, I think this is going well.
Actually, it's funny because I believe that Frank's
I have.
character has
I
sign
have.
language.
Yeah, common sign language.
I believe Frank's character has it as well.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Okay,
I'm just
so
looking at you like you're fucking good.
so the deer rolled an 11. So the deer notices Marjorie and Lucian and Baltan. It turns and snorts. Anybody that's gonna try to do some range, do it now to get your free shot.
I sign. Uh-oh.
All right, let's take it down quick.
I get advantage, right? Because was not detected by said deer?
Yes, correct.
I did 3 down.
That's a hit. Damage dealt.
3. Unfortunately.
Baltan, that
Rolled a
is
1
a
out of my
hit.
8.
Right.
Damage dealt. Oh, fuck. I thought he was going to make it through it, but this affected deer is now dead.
Dewey.
BRB.
The 2 arrows zip through the air, and they shoot simultaneously. Both of the arrows stick through the deer's neck, and it starts to gargle and go and twitch, and it falls on the ground, and it's still twitching.
Sick.
So we got it down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. And then I'm gonna pull the lute out and I'm gonna start strumming like intense combat music.
Combat's already over.
Yeah.
It's like a game that glitches that you kill the enemy so fast that the wave file didn't get to start playing.
Yeah.
So what are y'all doing now?
Let's investigate it.
Y'all basically both just spine shot this thing at the same time in its neck.
I say, good shot.
It's pretty sweet.
Okay, you're gonna go check it out?
Yeah.
Anybody else going with him?
I will.
Good. Marjorie, are you gonna heal the deer and bring it back to life?
I was thinking about it, actually.
Lucian, are you standing back there playing your song with Kirkendall? Y'all doing a little dance?
So I'm gonna walk back around and just keep an eye on the front door.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Thalian, you going up there as well?
Yes.
Americus, are you staying hidden under the little hay?
You gotta
Okay,
go,
so Kenneth, are you approaching the dead deer?
I would never approach a dead animal.
Okay. You
I'm going to stand there and I'm going to watch
Okay.
the distance.
All right. You approach.
Always wait after something dies a little while before you approach it.
Okay, so everybody that has approached it, please roll perception.
Perception?
Constitution save. Vindication.
Rolling perception. 10.
Okay, Baltan and Marjorie, you both notice that its horns have a very weird, like, green spongy fungus all over the horns. Marjorie, with your medical knowledge, this deer is definitely infected with the consumption.
I'm gonna scrape some of that green substance into my little petri dish that I carry around.
Do you actually have a petri dish? Or do you
I
have a
could.
medical kit? If you have a medical kit, you got a vial.
Do I have medical kit?
I think you have one, actually. I think I gave you one part of your job.
See.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, then I'll put in my little vial in a medical kit. I'm gonna run some tests later because I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor cop.
That's right.
She's standing there going, in my professional opinion, this deer is dead.
Not that anybody asked me, but I still gotta say it.
Dude, why are you reminding me of some fucking anime chick? The one with the long black hair that just analyzes everything.
Oh yeah, that really
you just-
narrows it down there, Frank.
Yeah, you just.
I mean, for the description you just gave, you could be talking about my girlfriend, for Christ's sakes.
Right?
But, I mean, she is a real-life anime character, so, I mean, I give you that.
Alright, fine. It's an old school anime. Washu.
Thalia?
Outlaw Star.
Yes.
Italian? Perception?
Oh,
Ah, good man, good man. That's what I needed you to have.
I recognize it as from where?
You
The
recognize
Shaw
this
Forest?
spongy moss? It's from around the waterfall in the river in Chiral Forest East, out where your camp is at.
I relay that to Bolton. Is he next to me?
Yeah, they're all right there around you in a little circle right here.
Okay, then I just tell everyone this. I announce this.
Kirkendall, with your perception roll, you can see that the deer is dead.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, with your roll, that's what you get.
Fair enough. Can I eat the son of a bitch?
I mean, if you want to eat an infected deer,
Yeah, I would advise against that.
Don't do that. You stupid boy.
You can do whatever you want.
yeah.
Believe.
Don't listen to the bod.
I'm out of my big hill for today, so
I mean, is that what you're gonna do, Kirkendall? Is sling the deer over your shoulder and just like, I'm taking this bitch?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Okay, Kirkendall, strength roll. Everybody, you see Kirkendall picking up the fucking deer. You lift the deer, no problem. All of y'all see Kirkendall sling the goddamn deer over his shoulders. Legs are sticking forward. He's just got the legs tucked down, and there you go.
Let's go. Oh, wait. Can I skin the motherfucker? What action would I do for that?
Well, are you gonna do it right here and now, like, and get attacked by another deer? Everybody roll perception.
Survival.
I got immediately attacked by 17 deer, so I don't know what's happening here.
That's why I said everybody roll perception. Americas, you sense something moving around into the fields directly across from you.
I slowly start backing into the brush, like
10.
like Homer Simpson disappearing into the fucking bushes.
Okay.
Through the golf into the golf course.
You do so, and you're the only one that notices it.
Yeah. And I just back out of it, and I'm watching.
Okay,
I
so
say-
what
Actually,
y'all
I'm
doing?
gonna say, guys, like that. I just want, as I'm disappearing into the bush, I say, "Hey guys, look."
Okay, another perception from everybody except for Americus.
Another perception.
Marjorie, you hear him. Baltan, you hear him.
Here. 11.
Kirkendall, you don't hear shit. You got deer boobies around your ears.
Okay. 15 this time.
Okay, Marjorie, Baltan, and Thalion, you all hear Americus as he's disappearing into the bushes like Homer Simpson go, "Hey guys!" And he's like pointing out at the fields.
Okay, so
Okay.
I look that way, and am I able to see what he's seeing?
You can try to check again. Kirkendall, you don't hear shit. You're trying to walk off with a dead deer.
Yep.
Baltan at a 12. Yeah, you see something out in the distance, just like a shadowy, like something. You can't really make it out. Marjorie, are you going to perception again?
sorry, did you say Marjorie?
Yeah,
Oh,
Marjorie.
sorry.
Yeah, Marjorie and Thalion, are you going to do another perception check to see if you can see what's out in the field? Marjorie, you don't see anything.
No.
Baltan.
11.
Baltan and Thalion, y'all see a shadowy form out into the fields.
Okay, so I say there's something out there. Let's be careful.
Kirkendall, are you going to drop the deer?
I'm gonna throw it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Knew that was coming.
Boom! You toss the deer down on the ground.
Wait, away from the fence, towards the forest.
Okay. Boom! You do that. It's right in front of you. It's a big ass
Good.
deer. You ain't throwing it far, bud.
No, never expected it to.
All right. That's the direction. Going that direction is to where you saw the shadowy figure. You saw it in this general area. There you go. Did everybody see that?
Yeah, we see it.
All right. Decide what you guys are going to do. I'm going to run grab my pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Kendall, you should have thrown deer in that general direction.
Well, shit. I'm still working on the fly. The biggest question is, if these are cannibals, do we want to try and flank them? or go on the side and attack.
That is what a flank is.
Well, flank would mean go around the entire circle and try and hit from the back.
No, flank. The literal definition of a flank is to attack from either the left or right side. The flanks.
That's right.
I know,
Alright.
right? I was in the fucking army. That was literally
Alright, that's
infantry. I'd fucking know.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
A flank
Okay.
is the side attacks.
Okay, so
The rear attack, they just call it fagging them.
backstab.
We're gonna
Fine.
fag them.
What the hell did I just walk back into?
You said give us a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
We're gonna.
Frank, that was the best thing you've ever said in your life. I think backstab.
We'll just
that was fucking great.
backstab. Yeah.
So, what are we still thinking? Because I'm thinking we should work on the sides and then C, roll perception. Because if these are cannibalistic animals,
Like, kind of like something like that. Like there are
You-
two rangers out on the
right.
sides, pincer movement.
yeah,
That's
Well-
an encirclement.
Well, encirclement. Yeah, sorry, pincer is in the center.
but
Is
you
that
know,
right?
No,
this
I
is
mean,
just
both sides would be a pincer, but you would need a holding formation. But
Yeah.
if they were
Okay, yeah.
encircle the enemy, then it would be encirclement.
Yeah. Sorry.
no
I mean, you
worries.
were
we're
correct.
just
Pincer. Yeah.
working
dare you
on
be wrong.
plans.
I know, right? Imagine.
Okay, so do we go in one direction? Do we split? What do we think? Because my rolls have been shit. Well, not shit.
What did y'all see? What did y'all notice? I guess I
Shadowy-
did.
A couple shadowy figures.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah.
So, what do we do? Do we try and stealth this?
Are
Well,
any
the
of y'all
first
gonna-
thing you do when you can't see is you try to get light, right?
Well, the
That's what I was-
first. Hey, hold on. Are y'all gonna? Is anybody gonna notify Lucian of what's happening? Because he's
Yeah,
over there just
I was like, I have no input here. because
strumming
I didn't-
along at the front door.
None of this happened to me. I'm on the other side of the house,
All right.
completely unaware. I think that's
Alright.
where this is handled.
I have
Alright.
covered my. I'm covering my face right now. I'm in the bush. Okay.
Yep.
I'm huddled down in the bush, and I know there's something out there, and I am covering my face. I've got my eyes closed, and I'm trying to get my vision to sharpen in the night.
Thank you for changing the conditions so I'm not holding you to the penalty of the push roll. Now please roll perception again.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's persuasion. That's wrong.
He's persuading the deer. Come out! Come out! That's Lucy's
He's
job.
persuading himself to be
Okay.
better.
Perception.
Okay, at 14, you do see two shadowy figures running back and forth.
Okay, they're just kind of going back and forth. So like,
Yes.
does it appear as if they are just running around aimlessly, or do they appear as if they're
They
chasing?
appear
something?
as if they are pacing aggressively.
Okay, so they're just ornery in there.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll just say, I see two of them.
Are you
That's
still?
all I say.
If you're still in the same spot, people on the front line roll perception. Merrick heard it.
Shit.
I'll say, they look angry.
Rolling perception.
Merrick will just relay it to you guys because he heard it. He said, "Hey guys,
11.
the little one said that they look angry."
All right. I'll stay put. If front lines needs to be hold, I'll stay to here. Do what y'all need to do. Merrick, you got free will.
Merrick's gonna suggest getting our friend. He runs around the side of the house and he says, Lucian, I think something's happening out here. We might need your assistance.
Oh, okay. Lead the way.
Okay, and he leads you back around to the group. That's what Merrick's gonna do. What's everybody else gonna do?
So I have a tinderbox and a bow and arrow.
Yes.
That's gonna piss him off.
I can shoot a flaming arrow out there, and hopefully,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
it could like illuminate the area and draw their attention, and all that fun stuff. Kind of give us like a nice
or you could,
intro.
or you could even, because Thalion was the one that saw him, and so did Baltan, and so did you. They're a little bit closer because that is a decent amount of distance. That's why I keep making you roll perception on it. You know what I mean? That's way more than 10 foot. I got to redo the freaking scale of this map. This is the one I haven't done right. I got the other one.
On a 3 to 1, so about 30 feet.
Yeah, that's about 30 feet. If you want, you can run up and give an arrow to them, and then go back into your shadows hidden, so you can like gank these bitches if they charge or something. And have him shoot the flaming arrow so they notice him, not you.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would scurry up there, staying down low where I'm like, kicking my feet out to the side and using one hand and I'm holding the arrow with the other one. And I get up to him, I'm like, and I pull out my tinderbox and I'm like, make fire, arrow. And I stab the arrow in the ground, I sit my box down, and I scuttle back over to the fucking bush. And I'm back under the bush, and I'm just scanning the area.
Okay, I'm gonna need another stealth roll for you to get your perfect hide again. Thalion, the midget just came up, stuck an arrow in the ground, said "make fire, arrow," and then left you a tinderbox.
I was gonna say, let me use my dark vision real quick and see what I see.
Okay.
So it's just a trait I have.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah.
It would be another perception, but that's kind of like why you and Thalion both were able to see the damn thing to begin with. But it's way too many feet away for your trait.
Okay.
We're looking at probably
This is like, look how big this
about
is.
150 to 300 feet.
Yeah, correct.
A football field, half a football field or a football field
Yeah,
away.
pretty much. I just got the scale set wrong on this fucking map.
So I rolled a 15.
You still see the shadowy figures pacing back and forth.
Okay. All right. Well, let's shoot a fire arrow up there.
Okay, who's gonna shoot the fire arrow? You or Thalion?
Thalion, you
Go
can go
for it.
ahead.
I don't have any. I've never used a fire arrow.
It's just an arrow, dude.
Yeah, you just an area you light on fire.
Okay, I want to roll perception.
What if I set the whole forest on fire?
I know exactly. I was thinking the same
I am
thing.
looking for a bushy area between them and the target so that I could be stealth and hidden in between them in the event something happens. I can be an intermediary. I no longer want to. Now that they're about to shoot the arrow, I no longer want to be behind them. I want to be in front of them, but still stealth and hidden, if possible.
There is no bushy area, but in this area right here, there is a stone well that is out by the farm. And it's off to the side, so you would have this ingress.
How about I go out 2 or 3 rows ahead of them,
Okay.
south a little ways, and I just lay down between
Okay.
the fucking...
And you're small enough, you will fit. You will fit between
I want to
the
lay
rows.
down there. I'm just going to hide, and I'm just going to be... I'm just...
And in this field, there are a bunch of sprouts of grain. Not a lot, but there's some about yay high, like a few inches high. So
Ooh.
roll a single stealth roll.
Ooh.
Okay. And let me roll perception. They failed to perceive you. All right. Next, roll one more stealth to kind of like hide yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. They ain't seeing shit. They could like stand on top of you. which is actually kind of good. But
I have flattened my body out, okay, and I've wiggled myself to where my
Do it
to
again.
where yeah, I've
Do
wiggled
it again.
until there's no defined edges anymore, and I'm kind of sorta in the ground, but not really, just like a molding mound of whatever.
okay, gotcha. All right, so anybody gonna shoot a fire arrow, or are y'all gonna move forward and try to proceed more?
Lucian is gonna ask, "What are we doing?"
Deers are spotted, not
Oh.
friendly.
And what's the plan?
I'm gonna march forward, slow, but steady.
Okay.
I'm gonna be your point man.
And the goal is to.
We'll see.
Again, look at me. Look at my eyes, and I'm gonna like point at my eyes, and then his eyes, and then my eyes. I
Yes.
make the plans.
Merrick walks up and places a hand on your shoulder, and he says, "Let's float, my friend."
As you will.
Wait.
All right.
Wait.
All
He
right.
stops.
I'll
and he-
stay here.
And he stops and he looks at you.
What is the goal? What is the plan? Why? What? Like, let's discuss this before we just rush into combat. What are we trying to accomplish?
He sighs and he says, "The universe already knows how this night is going to end. We might as well just go and accept it."
Merrick, the grown-ups are talking. Please hush. What is the plan? Are we
Lucian.
attempting to bait them in and attack from the flanks?
Valiant, Marjorie, Baltan, anything to say?
Like,
Does anyone have a way to produce a bright light?
Yeah, he
I'm sure
just
the
put a
deer
fire arrow on the ground next to Thalion and you, or Merrick.
Okay, so my suggestion then would be we, get them to a center point on the light, and then we attack from the sides.
okay, rather than firing an arrow on fire, can't we just carry a torch out?
Americus, roll perception, please.
And then we hit from the flanks, yes? From the sides, we pincer.
Oh,
Kirkendall goes up the center to
nice,
hold attention.
nice. Update, guys. Americus saw this thing. He's close enough.
Okay, but we don't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, so again, plan. Send fire up middle, draw deer toward fire, pincer from the sides. Yes?
I like the plan. Bard.
I will hand gesture Merrick to go with Lucian's plan. Me and Merrick, we're going up center. We will hold the line.
Okay.
That's it.
Does anyone have a bit of wood? Can someone find a branch or something?
There's wood and branches right beside you. The
Excellent. I'm going to bend down and pick up a branch and then pull a piece of string off of my clothes.
Okay.
And I'm going to go, this is going to take a little bit of time. And I'm going to begin casting Unseen Servant as a ritual, which is just one action.
Wood and string. You got it.
And I'm going to say, come forth, Bartholomew, and serve me! Then I will summon my Unseen Servant. And I will go, everyone, this is Bartholomew. And I will just gesture to the empty space next to me that no one can see my invisible servant. He will carry the torch. He is going to light a torch and then carry it just straight out up the center.
In front of everybody?
Yep.
Okay. You all see a torch being lit, and it's basically floating in the air in front of you.
Follow it.
Okay. We're going in. Marjorie, where are you going to be?
I'm gonna hang in the back.
Okay. Baltan.
I'm gonna go opposite side of Thalion, so that way we can pincer.
Okay. Thalion.
There it is. I'm on the same page as Baltan.
Okay. Gotcha. All
We
right.
just docked recently, so.
We're going to start moving forward.
Let's do it.
Well, I'm gonna send the servant in ahead of Kirkendall and Merrick.
Okay.
The idea being they will charge the fire and there won't be anything there. Is my idea.
I got you.
No worries.
About like that?
Yes.
Put my face down in the dirt as it passes by me to ensure that my features are not lit up, silhouetted.
Oh, yeah. You're not seen. Okay. Once you reach Americus, y'all don't even see Americus.
Good thing.
Everybody roll perception.
Shit. Perception. Rolling. 16.
Marjorie, you don't see shit. Kirkendall. And, yeah, okay. Everybody sees it except for Marjorie.
I'm in the back.
Yeah, everybody sees it except for Marjorie. And let me roll the deer's perception. They're kind of facing the opposite direction right now, but that one didn't see shit. Now, they both rolled like, dude, one rolled 8 and one rolled 5. Give me a break. What kind of shitty deer are these?
Shitty deer.
Okay, you guys see the deer, and they're trotting back and forth, and apparently they don't really have very good eyes.
I send Bartholomew 60 feet forward.
Okay, that's it. Oh, finally! This motherfucker rolls an 11. You hear, and it's a deer just going nuts, and he starts jumping and kicking and heading this way and charging the unsaved servant. Let me roll another one for the other deer, because now that this one's making a commotion. Oh, and he sees it. And heading this way as well. Yeah, I want to take y'all's bonus actions.
Yeah, I want to see if I can shoot one.
Okay. Pop him in the balls.
It's 11.
That's a miss.
All right.
The arrow you shoot flies past him. Thalion?
Firing. One hit.
That's a hit. Are you shooting at the one closest to you?
Same one as Belt.
Okay, so the closest one. Okay, got you. The arrow launches from your bow, flies through the air, and nails the deer directly between the eyes. The deer immediately stops moving and drops to the ground.
Is it dead?
Yep.
Okay.
0 life in that motherfucker. The other deer is kicking. It still hasn't noticed you. So Baltan and Thalion have taken their bonuses.
I can use Toll of the Dead on
Yes.
that one.
Okay, go for it. Toll of the Dead on this bitch.
Yeah.
Dong. The bell rings.
At least he's gonna notice us now.
He's definitely gonna notice you. Okay, this deer ain't got shit for wisdom,
Yeah.
and it doesn't actually have a save for it. So Oh, it's a 2. Oh, sorry guys.
He still takes half damage,
Yeah,
which rounds up.
to 1.
Full
We
damage, didn't matter.
We could have just skipped all that. I just could have taken 1. Okay, the deer reaches the flame. All right, Lucian, Merrick, Kirkendall, y'all gonna do anything? Americus, you gonna do anything?
Full charge.
Full charge. Okay.
Well, I am prone, right?
Yeah, you can shoot.
I will swing my short bow around. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I've been practicing this. So I am laying on my side, right?
Yeah.
And I am focused in, and I'm going to shoot directly at the deer because he's coming straight at me.
Yep.
It's a straight shot for me.
Yep.
I am going to, from my perspective, does the flame and the deer line up?
Yes.
I want to shoot the deer to the flame if possible,
Okay. Make a shot.
just to be cool about it.
Roll to hit.
Ah!
Oh, nice. That's a hit.
Little damage.
Your arrow flies through the air. It actually goes through the flames of the torch and nails it in the mouth because its mouth is open going, ah! The arrow goes into its throat and sticks out the back of its neck. Kirkendall, it's approaching you and it's starting to fall towards the ground.
Put my bow back up, and I press my face back into the dirt.
Are you going to just
Kick it.
take a swing at it for the hell of it?
Kick it.
Okay. And he kicks it in the mouth and kicks the arrow through the other side.
There we go.
That deer is dead. Kirkendall?
Yes.
Americus? No. Okay, not Americus, but Kirkendall?
Yes.
Roll perception, please.
Rolling. 4.
4. Nada. Baltan, roll perception.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, if you got dark vision, please roll perception. Baltan,
I got nat 20.
that's what you see?
Hell yeah.
I have tremor sense truce.
And I signal one more down this way.
2 more.
2 more.
Did you want to roll perception, Thalia?
Yeah.
Thalian, you don't see anything with that roll, but Baltan has signaled you that there are deer up there. The rest of you would basically get the idea that it is in this area.
So gonna
Alright.
move forward again and try to snipe one of those.
Okay, straight forward. Or wait, yeah, you can move your own icon. You go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna say, but this is getting tedious, and walk over to Kirkendall and go just call out, not super loudly, but loudly enough that Thalian and Baltan can hear me, and I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna draw them here. You guys take them out. And I begin strumming boss music. Okay,
let me roll perception for the deer. Okay, they hear you. They both hear you. And if you notice, I haven't stopped rolling. That one hears you. And so does, wait, that one doesn't hear you. And that one doesn't hear you.
Gonna charge forward.
Okay, are you gonna charge? Okay.
Yep.
Of what?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Your unseen servant's still going forward, right?
No.
Oh,
he's,
okay.
He's staying where he's at.
Okay. He's charging forward. Merrick's gonna follow.
Stop! Where are you going?
A line has to be established.
The old line doesn't rush, you idiot.
Line still gotta be established.
Okay,
Here, where
y'all
I'm
see,
standing. I'm
y'all
in the
see
pocket.
Kirkendall flying in at the deer that he doesn't see.
I said I'd bring them to us. You don't need to go to them.
Baltan and Thalion, please roll perception again so you can see those other two I've already kind of shown to you that are heading towards the music that's being played now. Baltan, you see him. And
Well, can I take a shot at the closest ones then?
Yeah, Thalion, you see him. Okay. Everybody gets one more round of actions, and if they're still alive, then we roll initiatives. So, Baltan, Thalion, take your shots.
22 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Three down.
Hit. Thalion, which way were you aiming? Left or right?
Right.
Right. Okay. Baltan, left or right?
Missed.
Oh, wait, you missed. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Thalion, your arrow lets fly loose. And you hit this deer, and you hit him in the leg, and he falls to the ground and flips over a couple times, and he's woggling, trying to get up. He is prone. Anybody else going to take any more actions before we roll initiatives?
Yeah, I would like to roll over on my side and whip out my water skin
Okay.
and wet my whistle a little bit and get prepared for what's about to happen.
Okay.
And then dip into my rations box and get a little piece of jerky and get to chew on. And
All right.
I'm getting ready.
This motherfucker's sitting down having a 2-course meal.
I'm laying there. I look up.
Lucian,
I see the deers coming. I'm like, okay.
I need
I
to
noticed that we're not all like we're gonna fight them. So I roll over on my side. I grab my water pouch, take a little sip. I reach in and get me a little bite. Put it in my mouth. I'm like, let's go.
Lucian, I need a performance of your boss battle music.
Does it psych the party up?
That's what I'm getting. Roll high, buddy. Oh, hell yeah! Every single person in the group, y'all are all inspired.
Holy shit! You got a crit.
Click heroic inspiration on your character sheet.